So you think apprenticeship schemes are really the way to solve the skills gap?
I absolutely do, yeah. So Sygma have been for a long time a massive advocate for apprenticeship schemes. We've got two apprentices at the moment undergoing their electrical training. We've brought through 5 or 6 in the last 4 or 5 years. So one of our most senior fire engineers now was an apprentice with us 6 years ago, and he's done a fantastic job to develop his skills in the security and the fire industry. He's a classic example of the type of person that I was just referring to, in that to some extent pushed down the university route, went and got a degree, found quite quickly post getting the degree that the industry and the drive to go somewhere quite niche was perhaps a lot more difficult in terms of finding that career, and had to have a second look. He was working as a shelf stacker and he thought, I need a skill, I need a trade, and what can I do? And so signed up post university to do an apprenticeship scheme, and has run with it and is a fantastic engineer. I think that certainly in the trades, I can't speak to apprenticeship schemes for office-based staff. I know that I've seen other people go through office-based apprenticeship schemes. It's not something that we're offering at the moment, but certainly for on the trades, apprenticeship schemes are virtually the only way into the industry, because you either start as an apprentice or you start as a junior engineer with no experience, and you get in effect an on the trade, on the tools training scheme, because it's the only way to learn how to physically wire a fire alarm device, how to physically run in a cable, fit a camera on a wall, do all of that straight. That's learn on the tools. The apprenticeship schemes enhance and develop that, because they give our engineers a technical understanding of what they're doing from a regulatory perspective, so they get a much stronger basis of, rather than it being you're taught that's how you run a cable in because that's how it's always been done. You're now taught, when you are part of an apprenticeship scheme, you're taught how to do it and why it's important to do it that way. And the why is really important because it drives a higher standard across the industry.